Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Leah. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not already. Today is just gonna be a little bit more of a chill video, vlog style, a little bit more of like a chit chat style video. Honestly, not too much has been up since my last upload, which was my second trimester recap video. At this point, I am deep within the third trimester, so it's been pretty good so far. Still exercising with Cory, I'd say at this point like 4 times a week, and if it's a good week maybe 5, but still trying to be active. We walk to the gym in the morning, you know, just trying to maintain activity. I'm definitely getting to the point where my stomach or my belly is bigger, but honestly I still feel pretty good. I can still like sleep well, and I'm not having disrupted sleep yet. I don't feel very out of breath often. Honestly, I feel like the baby is lower in my stomach or in my uterus at this point, so I don't have any I've never had issues with breathing or anything like that during the pregnancy, thankfully. So anyways, that's just like a mini update. But yeah, we're doing well. We're almost done with the nursery, and then that video will be coming next. So I would say we're like 95% done. So we just have to put up some artwork. Yeah, it's not too much going on. I'm going on maternity leave soon. So right now I've still just been working and getting the house together. I definitely feel like I've been in like a nesting type of mood, trying to like clean more, declutter, you know, just get the house together. Today we have a midwife appointment, and that's like at this point it's like in an hour. So yeah, like I said, not too much has been going on. Let me know down below how you guys have been doing, if you have anything new or exciting coming up. Honestly, for us, it's really just been prepping for the baby. My mom's coming to visit this upcoming weekend, so I've been getting the place super clean for her, and yeah, that's really it. So a lot of preparing for the baby and getting things in order. I've already washed all of his clothes and put them away, so just getting things done. So I want to mention today's video sponsor, which is Granola. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, but this is a shoe brand, and they have sustainable, stylish, comfortable shoes, and as it says here, natural comfort with every step. And whether I was pregnant or not, I'm always going for comfort. If you follow me for any period of time, you know comfort is my thing over everything else, honestly. So I was really excited when they reached out to collaborate. This is what the box looks like when you first open it. So these are the shoes that I got, and I love, love, love the way that these look. They're very timeless, and I'm a huge fan of timeless pieces and accumulating things that can last a long time. So love this black color and how it has like the stretchy straps that go up a little bit on the ankle. Super pretty, and these can be worn with like dresses, skirts. I would say they look good with jeans, depending on like the cut of them. They're very comfortable, soft, breathable, and also made out of recycled plastic bottles, so sustainable and environmentally mindful as well. So on the website, they have a lot of different pieces to choose from. They have a lot of different flats and different colors and styles, as well as heels too. And I would definitely check out their website, especially if you are like me and you love timeless, comfortable, chic pieces that are just unique. I think I'll probably wear these to church. I can definitely see myself wearing these to church because I usually get a little bit more dress for church. So I wear a size 10, so I got these in a size 10, and I would say that they fit very true to size. There's a good amount of cushion on the heel and the sole. It's stretchy and comfortable. So yeah, I would definitely recommend this pair, but I'm looking forward to trying more pieces from them as well. Definitely check the description box down below so you can check out Granola for yourself and see all that they have to offer. All the information will be down below in the description box. So I wanted to show you all my full outfit. These are the shoes that I was just showing you. And then this dress is from Pink Blush Maternity. I've liked getting my maternity pieces from there because they're very inexpensive. So yeah, I think this is just a size large. This is the bump at this point in the third trimester. So yeah, he's definitely growing and super big, you know, but I'm still able to get around and stuff. And I feel pretty good. I haven't had any like aches and pains, so feeling good. So a few weeks back, I had my glucose test. And if you're not familiar with what the glucose test is, it's basically a test that you do in pregnancy to screen for gestational diabetes. And it's a routine test. Everyone gets it. Typically, they provide you with the Granola drink, which is really, really sugary. And you will drink it. And then within an hour, they'll take your blood sugar levels, and based on your results, they'll classify you as having gestational diabetes or not. What they typically offer, like I said, is a Granola drink, and it is like a thick, syrupy taste, and it has like corn syrup, food color, you know, like dye in it, and it's not, I've just heard it doesn't make people feel the best. Some people like it, some people throw up when they drink it, so you know, I wasn't really like excited to try it. So what I did was do some research, and I came across an alternative, which is called the Fresh test. So I wanted to just share this with anyone who might be pregnant, or just for future reference, just so that you know that there are other alternatives. So the Fresh test is an organic, gluten-free, all-natural option that you can actually take to your OBGYN or your midwife as an alternative to the traditional Granola drink. So this is what I did. It still has the exact amount of sugar. It's been tested for years and created to just be a healthier alternative. So yeah, the flavor for this one is lemonade, and it was actually really, really, really good. I just wanted to mention it in case anyone has to do the glucose drink in the future, just to know that there is another option for the test to screen for gestational diabetes. Thankfully, I came back negative and I didn't have the diabetes. But it's one of those tests during pregnancy where people can be a little nervous because you don't know. And if you do have gestational diabetes, you know, the way that they want you to eat is just very, very strict. It's basically, from my understanding, more like low carb. I think you might have to like prick your finger and, you know, test your blood sugar levels multiple times a day, and it can just be a lot. So when I had to do the test, I was very nervous about it. So I was happy that I ultimately passed. But yeah, the Fresh test is a nice alternative. You can order it online, and I would run it by your provider to see if they're okay with you using it. Part of me wants to know what the regular Granola drink tastes like, but part of me doesn't either, because I've just heard it's horrible. I think it comes in like a orange flavor, lemon, lime, I don't know. And then the third one is like fruit punch, but I've heard it's just like thick and goopy and gross. If you've had it, let me know. But yeah, the Fresh test is a nice alternative because it tastes like lemonade and it's just clean. And it doesn't leave you feeling like gross after. So yeah, just wanted to mention it. But anything that I mentioned today, I will link it down below just so that y'all can check it out. So Cory got something in the mail today. What'd you get, babe?
I got some Bibles.
Plural?
Plural, yeah. So basically, I went online and ordered some Bibles. I realized when I'm at work talking with colleagues, students, staff, whoever, oftentimes opportunities come up where I talk about the Bible, reading the Bible, and I always recommend certain translations to people. And so I realized I don't have any Bibles to give away. I guess we decluttered a little while ago and had a couple extra Bibles that I took to campus. But it's been like maybe a year now that I've had the desire to just have a set of Bibles in my office that I can have to give away based on the translations that I liked. So I got these two Bibles here, and I'll kind of tell you why I got each one. So when you think about Bible translations, for those of you who are unsure or don't know this already, there's different types of translations. So basically, the most basic way I can think about it is you have word-for-word translations and then thought-for-thought translations. A word-for-word translation is sometimes more difficult to read because it's a direct translation from whatever the original language was, Greek, Hebrew, Aramaic, whatever. A thought-for-thought Bible translates the original language into, so you can get the idea of what they were saying without it necessarily being word for word. So my favorite word for word translation I'm reading right now is the English Standard Version. So this is published by Crossway. So I got just five of these. They're only $5 each.
On Amazon.
On Amazon. And I think they're about $6 on the actual website. And it has so a little bit of study material in the back. weights and measurements, translation and stuff. And at the beginning of the Testaments, you have a couple like summaries or whatever the case may be. So I'm looking forward to be able to have this on deck for individuals who are wanting to be able to kind of study a good word for word translation, maybe people who have read the Bible more or more comfortable reading that type of language. The second one I have is the NLT. The NLT is what I've been reading a lot, and I recommend this for people who want to read a thought for thought translation. It's just easier to take in, just more common language that you would be used to speaking, and it makes sense that way. Before each chapter, there's like the author who wrote it, the date it was written, and generally what the content of that book is, so like a little summary. And so that's before each chapter. And so I think this is a really good resource to have. It actually has a concordance in the back, so you can look up some of the words that you would see, some of the main features there. So I'm gonna have a couple of these in my office.
You got 5 of each?
Yeah, I got 5 of each. You know what I'm saying? So
and they were $5 each?
Yeah, they're about $5 each. I think one might have been $4.99, one might have been $6.99. And they're about the same on their website. And if you buy like a lot, like if you really wanted to have a lot, then I think you might even get more of a discount. So Crossway publishes the English Standard Version, and Tyndale publishes the New Living Translation. So the last thing I was going to show y'all is a new personal Bible. Like my personal physical Bible is one that I've been using the NLT for. I've had it for years. I've really enjoyed it, but I don't have a physical copy of the ESV. And so I got this from Crossway as well. I'm really excited about it. It's just I think it's a cowhide leather Bible that I got from Crossway for myself. One of the reasons I like to keep a physical Bible of the current translation I'm reading is for devotion. When I'm reading on my phone and tablet, it's so easy to get distracted by all the study and the links and the commentaries and stuff. But just for good reading, just soaking in God's word, just you and the word alone, I like having a physical copy. So I'm excited about this. It has this leather flap over the front, and I have a string that I'll tie in to fasten it all together. Some of the features of this Bible, more in depth than some of the ones I was just showing, it's only 1 inch thick. So it's very like easy to carry around. 8-point reading font, color maps, a full concordance, Smith sewn binding. So like it's not glue that would melt out, which is something that could happen if you leave it in the car. Double column format, that's the text on each page. Presentation pages, the words of Jesus Christ are in red, which is one of my favorite features, which is what you can see here. This double columns, red words, and I'm really looking forward to using this.
And what'd you get it for?
It was my Father's Day gift.
Yeah.
That I got. I got a little pen holder here. So I'm just really looking forward to this. I usually don't write notes in my Bible. I will sometimes though take highlighter into it. I do like highlighting, but I don't really like writing in the Bible itself. And so I'll have this for years to come. Lifetime guarantee. Might even pass it on one day.
To baby?
To baby Dixon.
Yeah. Well, that's exciting.
This is going to be fun. Let me show you this though really quick. Okay. This is the strap. So it's a leather strap that'll go into these holes here that I could just kind of wrap around to keep it. But I just have it strapped up. Yeah. Keep it fast and closed. Yeah, I'm really excited about this.
I asked him what he wanted for Father's Day, and that's it. He's a man of simple pleasures. So right now we're headed to the midwife appointment. My appointments are pretty chill. I usually just have to go in, hop on the scale. What else? Then I do like my blood pressure. I have to give a urine sample for them to check for protein in the urine, which they said has to do with, what is it? Preeclampsia, which is high blood pressure in pregnancy. So yeah, those are things I have to do every time. Blood pressure, urine sample. Then they also measure my belly to, I guess, see like that the baby's growing adequately. So yeah, it's just like a routine appointment. Cory and I are working on a birth plan. I kind of started it, but we need to complete it. And then we'll probably go over that at the next appointment. Although we're planning to have like a birth center birth, we also need to have a plan in case we end up at the hospital. And also if we were to end up in an emergency C-section, just so that we can have our preferences noted in the event that anything were to happen. So it's taking a little bit more time because you have to think about all the hypothetical situations, but Our midwifery definitely recommends creating a birth plan and then going over it with the midwife, and then they like to keep a copy of it and everything. So yeah, it's good because it forces you to kind of like think of, you know, hypothetical scenarios that could easily happen. A lot of people want to give birth at a birth center, but for whatever reason, you know, might end up risking out and ending up at the hospital, which is okay as well. You know, as long as you have like a plan and you can be intentional and kind of just know how to maneuver that space. We did like a birthing class a couple weeks back, so yeah, we've been doing really good. Cory comes to every appointment and he's an active participant. He has questions, he has, I mean, he pays attention, he's always there. So we enjoy going to the appointments because it's kind of like a little excuse for like a date night. So yeah, we'll see. Hopefully everything goes well, but we shall see. So we just finished up at the midwife appointment. Everything went really well. The baby's heart rate was good. My urine sample was good, and my blood pressure was good as well. So happy about that. Cory and I are gonna go get dinner. We were kind of torn between like getting pizza or Indian food. It's a hard decision. He has no preference.
No.
Completely up to me.
Completely up to you.
No pressure. But I feel like I'm gonna go with Indian food because we went after church one day like a couple weeks ago and it was just really, really good. But like the pizza place we go to is also really good. We just have so many good like food spots out here that we've found over the years. And with my mom coming this weekend, I'm gonna be taking her on a bit of a food tour of like South Jersey. But yeah, Cory and I, we go to a lot of different restaurants and stuff on the weekends. And I would say we don't even, it's not about fine dining. When I say restaurants, it's just literal food establishments. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
A lot of places that people probably,
Like takeout.
yeah, take out. So I'm always looking for like the best of the best food places. I hate like mediocre food. What?
I think your preferences are based on, I mean, I think everybody's preferences there, it's subjective. We like what we like, and Leah likes what Leah likes. You know, I can't say it's like the best of this thing ever for everybody. Like everybody would agree, but it's what we like. We have our preferences. Like with pizza, if it was thin, crispy, a little brown on the crust, we'd hate it. We like a more moisturized slice. I don't know.
What?
You know what to call it. You know, I don't want my pizza to feel dry. You know, like more of a pan style pizza. You know what I'm saying?
And
not
the sauce has to be good.
Dish, not thin crust, something in between with a good sauce.
Right.
A lot of cheese.
Right. The sauce has to be good. The cheese has to be good.
Yeah. So like brick oven pizza, we like, but sometimes it's a little too charred on the crust. You know, so I like to be able to eat the crust on its own. You know?
Right.
So it just depends.
We go to a lot of places and then we sit there, maybe afterwards. I'll say once we leave and we just say, what did you like about this? What did you not like about that? And we kind of like critique places. Mm-hmm. But the Indian place was really good.
Yeah, we liked it.
Very flavorful. The only thing is we haven't really determined like what our appetizer would be at an Indian restaurant yet. A lot of the things are things we're unfamiliar with. So if you have any like Indian food appetizer recommendations, like, no, y'all got to try this, let us know. I heard that the mango lassi is good. That's like a mango beverage. I have not had that before, but I don't know. Let us know. We're definitely, I mean, I've had Indian cuisine before when I was in college a few times, but we haven't really ventured far from like the tikka masala or the butter chicken. A lot of naan. So if there's anything where you're like, no, y'all got to try this, let us know. But yeah, we're about to go get some food. Happy that the appointment went well, and I'll show y'all like a overlay of what we end up ordering. So we ended up getting the butter chicken right there. So delicious. Garlic naan and chicken tikka masala. So good. In the next hour, we have a class that we are taking virtually with our birth center. So the course is called Early Discharge. With the birth center, you don't stay there as long as you do at the hospital. So I feel like They're just gonna be going through maybe the different procedures or follow up or thing. I don't know, child. I don't know. But we have to take the course. So yeah, we're doing that in like an hour. I told Cory I would make him Rice Krispies. So yeah, I'm gonna do that now. Honestly, I just follow the instructions on the box. It says 3 tablespoons of butter, a bag of marshmallows, and 6 cups of the Rice Krispie cereal. So I'm gonna make him that and myself. Who am I fooling? But yeah, that's really it, y'all. We really don't do too much on a day-to-day basis. We really are just kind of like chilling, working. We go to the gym and then we go out to eat here and there. Sometimes I cook. Well, most of the time I cook. Usually we go out to eat on the weekends, but today we were feeling spunky. I guess one thing I'll show y'all is that I made some granola yesterday. It came out really good. I wanted granola to go in my yogurt in the morning, and it's just really good. So I'll put the recipe down below. I kept buying like granola from the store and I was so dissatisfied. And granola is so overpriced. It can be like $7, $8 when you're shopping at Whole Foods. And the granola was just nasty or just tasted horrible, too salty, too nutty. Just, I don't know. So the recipe that I used, I will link down below. Instead of doing like craisins or raisins, I chopped up dates. I did 2 dates and I did half of the recipe as well. They said you can use coconut oil or olive oil. I did coconut oil. The bulk of it is just like oats. And then for nuts, I did pumpkin seeds and almonds. And I just kind of pulsed it in my blender to get it to be a little bit more broken down. I don't like eating whole almonds in my yogurt. So, is that funny, Cory? So yeah, definitely would recommend making your own granola. And for the sweetener, I did maple syrup. You could do that, or honey. Lacing up your new Bible.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't wait, huh?
Could wait for what?
Couldn't wait to break in that new Bible.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
We're currently reading through the Old Testament, and we're in Numbers still, right? Or did we just start? Okay, yeah, we're in Numbers. So we read it digitally, but something tells me he's gonna break out the old tangible Bible. So I wanted to walk y'all through how I made the Rice Krispies really quick. I honestly just follow the instructions on the Rice Krispies box, but it's really simple. You just melt some butter and add your marshmallows, and then once they get melted, remove them from the heat, add the Rice Krispies, and then mix it all together. And I put it into a buttered pan. But yeah, this is it, y'all. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I definitely appreciate it, and I really appreciate your support. Please be sure to give this a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And I look forward to seeing you in my next one. Bye.